is this bad boy. Open, run up really tall. Did I accidentally donate that? This is for your little pink petticoat. I'm wearing like a little house on the prairie dress. Okay? So just visualize with me. It looks like it's for the junk pile. How dare you, sir? How dare you? I have such a good haul today. This isn't one shop, this is two shops. I went last weekend and then I went today, and today I hit the jackpot, okay? The best stuff. I don't even know where to begin because there's so much stuff. I wish I could show you like the mass amount of stuff that I've got right here, but that would ruin the surprise. So I'm not gonna do that. But I don't even know where to start because there's so much good stuff. Let's just start with the most fun stuff, the best stuff. They always say though that you're supposed to start with the boring stuff and then save the best and like most fun part of the activity to the end. I never do that. Never ever do that. I always start with the most fun part, and that's probably why I never finish anything. Right now in Northern Ireland, spring has sprung. We're starting to come into summer. Every like 10 days we get like one day where it's like sunshine and it's nice and warm and you're like, oh my god, everybody's loving it, all right? And when the sunshine comes out, you know, everybody's happy and you know, finally some vitamin D. Now the sunshine has come out and spring has sprung. I am obsessed with gardening, all right? All I want to do is do gardening, plan gardening, talk about gardening. All the other responsibilities that I have in my life, they're gone now, okay? They're way off down the distance, and I'll come back to them come winter, okay? I'm sowing my seeds now. It was raining, torrential rain today, which is just a normal day in Northern Ireland, okay? But because of the rain, I couldn't do any gardening today, so I was like, what can I do to garden without actually gardening? I know, and I'll go to the charity shop and look for stuff I can buy for gardening. And I literally hit the jackpot. I looked last weekend as well, but they didn't have anything. I did get good stuff last weekend, but not good gardening stuff. But today, it was like the universe was conspiring to make me happy. So I got a crap ton of really good gardening stuff. That's kind of ruining the surprise, telling you it's going to be gardening stuff, but you won't predict what kind of gardening stuff. So there's still mystery around there. So let's begin, shall we? Okay, let's start with the least obvious. It's this little tiny ladder. I'm joking. It is a wine rack. So traditionally you would have it sitting somewhere and then you put the wine bottles in here, right? And it just, I don't know, displays your wine, okay? I'm not a wine drinker, so I don't know what wine people do, but they display their wines for some reason. But I was like, you know, how can I make this a gardening thing? Because everything I see now is a potential gardening thing. So then I was like, what about if I get little tiny terracotta pots and I put them in here and then I grow like succulents and like, you know, trailing plants to hang down? Okay, that's right. Big thinking. So yeah, I mean, I don't know how it'll actually work. I don't know if that'll work out or not, but I'm willing to take the risk because, you know, it's still adorable. And worst case scenario, I'll bring it into the house and I'll pretend I drink wine and I'll just put some wine bottles in this. But I think it will work out. It will work out. Okay. So that's number one. We could use it as a little tiny ladder for little bunnies to climb trees or something. Worst case scenario. But I think my succulent idea will work. So let's put this guy right here. All right, on to the next. Okay, next up are these tin metal bins, okay? These aren't actually from my favorite charity shop. These are from a really expensive charity shop in Belfast. I never normally go there because it's like obscenely expensive and just, you know, it's just not that good for the price that they charge. But I was in the area waiting to go and do something else, so I was just burning up time. So I went and checked and looked around and mostly to judge them for being so overpriced. Let's be honest. But then I find these and then I was like, oh, maybe I'm judging you too harshly here. So these, they were £3 each though. And in my favorite charity shop, these would be like, I don't know, like 50p maximum. So it was super overpriced. But like I said, I'm really on the lookout for our gardening stuff. And I really want to have like different textures of flower pots, okay? When I look on Pinterest and it's like these cottage gardens and stuff, they have like these tin baths and then terracotta pots and then all these other things that I don't even know the name of the materials, all right? And they have them all different levels and heights and, you know, and it just looks so nice and pretty. So that's my dream and I'm gonna make that happen. So there's sage green, which is still super cute. I have terracotta pots. So my plan is to have, they are all wet also because I had them in the garden since I got back. So don't mind that. But my plan is to have like this and then have like a smaller terracotta pot here, a bigger terracotta pot there, and then I want to have like lupin grown up really tall, and then like little trailing plants at the front, like maybe like some pebbles, yeah, mixed through. I mean, extremely fancy cottage garden going on right here. So these big ones were £3 each, which is super overpriced, but whatever. So I got 2 of them. I really only got them because they're sage green. They had a couple of black ones as well, which were pretty as well, but I'm going for more like a English cottage garden vibe. I think sage green matches that more than the black. I hope, anyway. And then I also saw this little guy. It didn't have a price on it, so they gave it to me for £1, which is still overpriced, but it's fine, it's fine. This is already being used as a flower pot, as you can see. It's super muddy. So, yeah. But I just thought it was cute, and like this can go next to it, and then like a terracotta pot next to it. You see the textures, the variety is coming together. It's fancy. They all need holes drilled in the bottom, so that'll be Andy's job. But I'm happy with that. So my total for those was £7. It's fine. Alright, so we've got these bad boys. Also, don't mind my house in the background being a mess. My kids are feral. Alright, now these did come from my favourite charity shop, this super cheap one, which is awesome. I got this, another little planter for flowers, and it has water inside it from being outside, but this one already has a hole in the bottom, so people were already planning to use this as a planter, so that's perfect. Another variety, you see? Now, I mean, come on, I'm not being funny, but how genius is this? Imagine this sitting, okay? And you got this guy filled with flowers. You can't get any better than this. Okay, and then continuing with the metal theme, I really want one of those big giant tin baths, all right? But everybody knows that they're cool for gardening, and so everybody's charging extortionate prices for them, so I can't get one of those. I'm hoping my father-in-law, who's a farmer, might be able to find like an old rusty one laying around his farm. So I've sent him on a mission, but until he comes back, I will buy every piece of metal that I find anywhere. This was an example of one of my finds. So it's a tray, right? I'm pretty sure, yeah. Okay, yeah, it's a tray. It has little bits underneath, like to cushion it when you put it on the tabletop. So this is like a little cute tray to like serve your tea on, serve your lemonade on, your lemonade, whatever you like, okay? I'm thinking, can I drill holes in it and then fill it with soil and put like succulents around the top? It would also be nice to have it as a little tray for the garden, wouldn't it? Maybe I should do that. What about put this on top of the garden? We have like a wooden garden table and chairs. We could put this on top and then put like a candle and like a flower display or something. We'll see. It depends how many more flower pots I find. If I don't, I will reduce this to being a flower pot. Everything is a potential flower pot, okay? Still cute, still totally adorable. It just needs a clean, really, this one, but there's no like chips out of it or any rust or anything, so it just needs a little wipe down. So I'm happy with that. What's next? Okay, this next one, hear me out on this next one, okay? You know what, I collect baskets anyway, okay? I buy any basket that I ever see in my whole life, but they'll have a purpose in my mind. This one right here is the biggest one I've bought so far. Look how big that is, okay? Massive and just lovely, like really high quality. I love it so much. Such a cool design, isn't it? And like with the handles and everything, oh, it's so cute. So you can imagine this sitting in my English cottage garden with all my cut flowers like just draped over the sides and stuff, and like I'm walking down the path like, you know, with all my vegetables. So I've grown loads of, think about this in the future. This is in 3 months' time, in my imagination. I've grown loads of beetroot and carrots and some lovely flowers, and now I filled my basket and I'm walking home up my driveway with my little thing, and I'm wearing like a little house on the prairie dress, okay? So just visualize with me. That might not happen, but what I am thinking is there a way that I can create this, make this into a flower pot? Is there? The problem is, it's like, you know, it's like wicker. So, and I think this is actually already being outside, because you can see it's like kind of weather beaten. Can you see that? It's like kind of worn in some parts, like weather beaten. So I feel like someone's already used this to at least display flowers. But I want to have it like a real flower pot. The inside is completely filled with soil and all the flowers grow out the top. But then when I'm watering the flowers and this is outside in the rain, it's just gonna rot like really, really quickly, isn't it? So I don't know, give me some ideas here. I don't want to ruin it because I think it's adorable, but I need it to be a flower pot, all right? It's part of my vision for my cottage garden. And look, okay, you can't tell me that these were not made to be together. Come on now, amazing. In love, absolutely in love. And it's raining today, it's supposed to rain tomorrow, but I'm thinking, is it weird to garden in the rain? Maybe it is, but I also live in the middle of nowhere, so there's no one around. So I'm thinking, get me a little waterproof coat on, yeah, you know, maybe a little umbrella. You know, I can't cut the grass, but I could pot some flowers, pot some bulbs. So back to the fun stuff. What's next? Oh, okay, I'm missing the best part. Okay, now brace yourself for this one because it's a little rough around the edges and, you know, some people might call it junk. But I see the vision, okay? And I've been wanting one of these for ages. It's not glamorous, I understand, but it's a bird feeder, okay? It's a really adorable bird feeder. This is high quality, this bird feeder, okay? And plus we have 5 cats. We have 3 pet cats that we purposely raised and brought to our home and have as pets. And then we have 2 farm cats that are feral and just live in the hedges around our house and at the farm, and they have forced us to look after them like our pets, which we don't mind. So overall, really, we have 5 cats. So it means you just constantly find little birds that they've killed, and it's really sad. I understand it's like nature, but it's still pretty gruesome. Okay, these cats, you know, they're bloodthirsty. They're like bloodhounds. Anyways, so this right here, I thought if the little birds get in there to eat, then the cats can't get to them while they're eating, because I have other little bird feeders that are just the plain plastic part. They don't have this cage around it. And when you see the little birds that are eating, I'm always like, I see the cats out in the corner of my eye, it creeping up. Luckily, I've never actually seen them get any of the birds at the bird feeder, but I cannot live with the guilt of filling up the bird feeder and the little birds that are eating their food and they're like, ah, what a beautiful day, and then my cat has crept up and killed them when they're just trying to eat their food. So at least this keeps the little bird in there, and the cats, you know, they're clawing, but they can't get to them. So, bird feeder, awesome. Okay, I can't tell you a price for these things individually because my favorite charity shop that I go to is super cheap. They don't put prices on things. Like sometimes they do, but very, very rarely. Normally you just collect everything you want, you go to the counter to pay, and they tell you a very small amount that shocks you every single time. And that's just how you know you pay for everything. So I'll show you everything that I got today from my favorite charity shop, and then I'll tell you the price at the end. So we're not into any confusion, these guys, these overpriced gems that I found, were £7, and they came from a different charity shop. So they're going to go to this side so we don't get confused. So all this stuff, my succulent rack and my metal tray / could be planter, this planter, and it even has rope handles, fancy. My giant fancy bird feeder, which I'm going to sand it all down. If you can see, it's pretty weather beaten. Come on. Yeah, I showed it to Andy when I came home and he was like, it looks like it's for the junk pile. How dare you, sir? How dare you? I'll sand this bad boy down and give it a little spray and it'll be back to perfection. I mean, it'll still be a little jaggedy, but I don't think birds mind that. So the bird feeder and my most beautiful giant basket. I mean, I will never get over this basket. So amazing. I love you. So this is so far what we got from my favorite charity shop, and we're not even halfway through. Okay, and then I'll tell you the total so we can all blow our minds together. So next up I'll show you, because this isn't actually garden related, but I'm going to use it for my garden, so there's a crossover, is this bad boy. Okay, it's like the bamboo, you know, and it has been lacquered previously, but I want to have it outside in my garden. The plan in the garden is to have this out round by our garden table and chairs, and I want to create, like I said multiple times, like an English cottage garden. So I want to have that out there, and then I'm going to have like different sized pots here with flowers growing, and then I'll have bigger pots here with flowers growing, maybe little lanterns with candles in them. So beautiful, so fancy. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a coat. Andy has this really durable outdoor lacquer that he uses for like things he makes out of wood, but it is literally like, how do you explain it? Like a force field, okay? The water just wicks away from this stuff. So I'm gonna steal some of that from Andy and give this like a really thick coat of the lacquer before I put it outside. The lady in the charity shop told me that like this bamboo furniture already lasts really good outdoors. So I'm hoping with it being bamboo and the lacquer that, you know, I'm hoping I'll get a few years out of it. I'll keep it out in the summer and then I'll bring it in the winter. And if we have like crazy rain, I'll bring it inside. I'll also screw some holes in the top here and here so the water doesn't sit on top. But okay, it's super cute. It's actually not in bad condition. It has a little bit of candle wax here, but I can get that off. And you know, it's a good size. It's super strong. Okay, so it's strong. It's adorable, good size. How much do you think it was? Okay, remember that those metal bins that are dented were £3 each in the other charity shop. This one came from my favourite charity shop, and this was £1. It was £1. Now, to be fair, they were trying to get rid of their furniture because they had a huge like furniture donation recently, they told me, and it takes up loads of space in the shop. £1. Have you ever in your life seen? Come on now. Amazing. So this will fulfill my gardening dreams, and now I'm like, should I paint it? Should I paint it a cottage colour? I don't know, there's so many possibilities. Okay, so this is basically all the garden stuff that I got, but it's still really good, plus the pots, but this is just the stuff that I got from the cheap charity shop. I'm not done yet. So this was just from today, and what else did I get today? Let me show you. Alrighty, also, this isn't garden related, but it could have been. I saw this, and I know it's for cooling down your cakes. So if you bake a cake, you take it out of the cake tin, put it here as a cooling rack for it. I've actually needed one for a while because it's really annoying when you're like trying to get into the icing part and it's sitting on the counter and you know it's not really cooling down and underneath still hot. It's really annoying. So me and Blossom for a while have been saying we need to get a cooling rack. And then I saw one today and I was like, boom, there you go, there's the cooling rack. But because I'm in my gardening phase, I was like, could I use this to hold a plant pot? And you could, you know, have it like this and then put your plant pot on top. You know, you could spray it a different colour, you totally could. But I actually really need a cake cooling rack. So if I see another one, I'll get more and use them for flower pots. But this one, I'll use it for its intended purpose and it'll cool my cakes. So, fine. Okay, the next thing is kind of random. It's kind of odd. You've probably seen them in charity shops and like, you know, thrift shops if you're American. You see them now and then, but to see this amount of them blew my mind and I had to have them. So, where do we even begin with this? You know, I'm going to do the full impact. I'm going to show you all of them in one go. Brace yourself now. That's right. Heck yeah. Okay? These are cushioned coat hangers. Where do we even begin? Alright, they are in packs of 4. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Thank God, I thought I couldn't count for a second there. So I actually got them for Blossom's room because her room is like really cool, like bright colours, kind of psychedelic, you know, and she has like disco balls and stuff. And then I saw them and I was like, imagine all your clothing hanging from all these different coat hangers. Ultimate dream, alright? Amazing. So, where do we even start? Because there's such a variety. This one is fur and it has like a velvet bow, velvet ribbon. Like, come on. That is just adorable by itself. The hook is grey velvet and this is fur. Unbelievable. So one, this one. Oh my gosh, look at this. Okay, imagine you're like a little kid in the 70s or the 80s and your mum has just made you and your sister little matching colourful sunshine dresses and this is what she's hanging them on. Beautiful. I mean, Blossom doesn't wear little sunshine dresses, but this will still be beautiful in her wardrobe. Oh, look at the fabric. So I'm assuming someone made these because there was such a variety of them. Oh, so gorgeous, okay? And then this one here, this is for your little pink petticoat. Look, it has a frill and everything and a bow. Ah, gorgeous. This one, for mixing it up, yeah. We're getting kind of party happy. And this one's got twists. Who's next? Who's going to be next? Oh, okay, now we're going into our ballerina era. So we have this beautiful number. Silky satin, gorgeous. A little white one, gorgeous. And then this one right here is cherries. I didn't know what was on it, but it's little cherries. Satin cherries. White satin again. Like holy cannoli. I'm sorry coat hangers aren't your thing because we have 7 more to look at. Oh my god. Look at this. Who made these? You're an artist. Look at it. That is so gorgeous, isn't it? Material, the frills, the little flower bow, and there's 2 of them. Ah, I wish I had little twins. Okay, this one's a little satin one again. Oh, it's another little satin cherry one. Absolutely beautiful. And then this one, look at this. This would be like, oh, you know what these remind me of? Barbie and her little sister, is it Cindy? Is that her name? Skipper. Barbie and Skipper, they're hanging their beachwear. Yeah, they're hanging up their beachwear, little bikinis, their little summer dresses in their Barbie house. I mean, come on. That is adorable. That is literally adorable. All right, now this one is a little different. Wow, they actually organized these into like what your style would be. They put them in packs of 4 each. And don't worry, I didn't buy all of them. There was actually like another 20 more than this. But I just bought this in mind because I was like, let's replace all of Blossom's coat hangers with these gorgeous coat hangers. So I bought the amount I would need for Blossom's clothes, although Blossom has an obscene amount of clothes. So we got our little satin number. This one's lilac and has a pattern on this side, but it's plain on this side. Adorable. This one is a velvet material. Very adorable. And then we have a little Scottish number. This set reminds me of like Brave, the movie Brave. Probably just because it's tartan. But, you know, maybe more of a punk rocker girl. Her hangers. What's this one? Oh, it's just like a light blue satin. Beautiful. Okay. And we're getting near the end now. I'll show you. Now, these ones are super cute. This would be me as a kid because I loved pink. I still love pink. It's my favorite. Oh, that's done. Alrighty. Now, these ones need some little tiny repairs. I need to wrap that one around and glue it. But it's for... Oh, they're not all exactly the same. This one's just a plain pink and this one is a pinstripe pink. And they've wrapped it around the hook as well. Wow. Whoever's grandmother or aunt or mum made these for you, you are one lucky girl. Look at it. Okay, now in the last stretch. These ones are the same as the pink frilly ones you just saw, but they're different colours. This one is a baby pink material, but it does actually have a floral pattern through the frills, and it has like a little satin. Oh, satin goes around here and around the front. Then we have this beautiful blue, another pink one, and a yellow one. Okay, but just think of all her little clothes hanging on all these hangers. I cannot wait. I can't wait to swap all over. Insane, in love, gorgeous. Next is the clothing, which is still good, but it's just not as exciting as this stuff right now, is it? So, I got Blossom a little pair of shoes. Literally, like, I know they're a little grubby, I can clean them though, but no scrapes, no marks. The inside still has all the labels, so I don't think they've been worn very much. So I'll do her for a little bit. Perfect, nice pastel colours. And then I got this top. At first I was like, it's kind of cute from the front. You know, it's just like wearing with shorts when you're gardening. In the back of it, yeah, that's right, surfer babe. So adorable. I showed Blossom and she was like, I want that. But I was like, obviously it's much too big for you. But then I saw a tutorial on YouTube where you can cut any t-shirt and tie it up like this. So we'll probably end up doing that to most of her t-shirts. So that's from Miss 60. Along with more summer stuff, I could wear it with that top. I got this little pair of shorts for me. Oh, it doesn't say where they're from. No. Oh, they're from Topshop. That's pretty good. So a little pair of Topshop shorts to wear with it. And then this pair is quite short. I don't know if I will actually be able to wear them, but I'll give it a good go. They're super dry though. super dry shorts. I mean, they're super cute, but I mean, literally, that's not gonna cover all my bum cheeks. These might be indoor shorts. We don't know. So 2 pairs of shorts, a t-shirt for me. And then when we got there, the lady who works in there was like, oh, I've been keeping stuff for you, for your daughter. Okay, that's how often I go there now. They know my daughter's size and clothing and mine and my son's. So they keep things that they know I'm gonna like to the side for me. Like, I have a problem. But they kept these little shorts for Blossom, which look how cute. I don't know if it came initially with those buttons or someone put them on. But isn't that so absolutely adorable? Little skater shorts with those sparkly buttons. She will love those. And she also kept her a little pair of unicorn leggings because Blossom loves unicorns and she loves leggings. So she was happy that the lady kept them for her. So that was really nice of them. So those 2 for Blossom. Okay, and then I got a dress. I thought this would be cute with a pair of tights and like, you know, brown horse riding boots. I mean, they're not actually for horse riding, but I don't know what the name for that style boot is. But I thought that would be cute with tights and boots. If you're ever like going to the pumpkin patch or something, even though we're starting the summer now, whatever. So a dress for me, and I also got this skirt. Okay, it's like a satin material, adorable, and it has slits, so it's not so much like, you know, I work in the library, but nothing wrong with working in the library, but you know, I want to be like, I'm cool and I work in the library. Also, it's kind of warm and it's hard to walk in skirts that don't have slits. Do you ever try walking in a skirt and have slits and you're like, that's how I am. So they need to have some type of slit. So yeah, I'm thinking this with like, I don't know, a black tank top. I don't know. But yep, cute. So another skirt for me, and then what's next? This top, I actually thought, did I donate Hunter's t-shirt? Because he has a t-shirt, it's his favorite top, he loves to wear it. And then I saw it in the charity shop and I was like, did I accidentally donate that? Because I haven't been known to do that. But it didn't, because his is a size small and this is a size large. And now he's in a size medium and will soon be in a size large because he's a gigantor like his dad. So yeah, a little t-shirt for Hunter. And his size small, I swear, I bought it new in the shop. I'm pretty sure it was like £18. So yeah, not bitter at all about that. I got this. It doesn't have any tags though. People cut the tags out and I'm like, lady, if you're going to donate stuff, how am I supposed to know who's going to fit? Yeah, so it'll fit either Andy or Hunter. I'm pretty sure it's Abercrombie and Fitch. To be fair now, it's been recently laundered. It smells really good. So I take back the slander about cutting the tags out, you know. So yeah, that will do for one of the boys. And then there's this top that I got. It's, I think, a little bit too big for Andy, but he says he still likes to wear it. He'll wear it in the summer with shorts. It's super dry. So pretty good make, and it's in really good condition. So those are for the boys, and then a pair of jogging bottoms for Andy. And I think, oh, I got 2 more things. And these are for me as a treat. The first one is snow boots. I know you're like, you started this video talking about how it's the summer and I want to do this garden, and now you're talking about snow boots. But I used to have snow boots, and then the bottom of them, I wore them all the time because they're really warm and comfortable. So I wore them all the time, staying on my willies, which were uncomfortable. But eventually I wore them down and the bottom started to like break away from them. So I had to say goodbye and get rid of them. And then I didn't replace them. I just started wearing my uncomfortable, boring wellies. And then I saw these and I was like, wait a minute, fashionista, yes. So they're literally like new. I don't even know if they've been worn. They look literally so new. And yeah, they're like snow boots, but if you're just going for a walk and it's like raining, you know, you're not going in the water, you don't need your wellies to be waterproof all the way up to here. These boots are so good just to keep your feet dry when you're walking through puddles and like muddy fields and stuff, but not actually going into the river. So God knows how long these will last me, because now I'll just wear them all the time when it's raining. But they're so cute. They have like tweed material. These are way fancier than my old ones were. And they had like a fur. Come on, that's fancy. I don't know what make they are though. Oh, that's just waterproof. It doesn't say make. I mean, not that makes matter, but some people like to carve out makes. It says cold heart. Oh, sorry, cold heat. Cold heart, yeah, that'll do me. It's cold heat. whatever that means. But there you go, snow boots, high quality. So add those to the pile. And the last thing I got, this came new in the packaging, but I already took it out of the packaging and put it in the fridge to wear around the house because I was so excited. Look at this. A glittery gel eye mask. Do you remember these when you were kids? We used to get them in our stockings for Christmas. Okay, I loved it. I showed Hunter and Blossom and they were like, what the heck is that? It's amazing. I already put it on and I was like, instantly. I mean, I don't even have heat flashes yet, but I instantly already, I'm like, the relaxation. So I'm loving it. I'm loving life, okay? I feel like that was purposely sent by the universe for me to find, because it was like, hey, you're doing all this shopping on this garden, that's hard work. Take your weight off, all right? Have a little break. You deserve it. Thank you, I will. And it's sparkling glittery, okay? It was made for me. I'm in love. So I'm pretty sure that's everything from today. So how much do you think it was? No, go lower. No, go lower than that. You're way off. Still cold. Remember the table was £1. I know they wanted to get rid of the big furniture, but that was £1. Okay, and then we got, did I count 20 or 24 coat hangers? Homemade, insanely cute and beautiful coat hangers. Snow boots, multiple flower pots, a bird feeder, high quality bird feeder, giant wicker basket, wine/flower pot rack, multiple items of clothing, an eye mask, okay? A glittery eye mask. What are we talking about here? £10. I'm sorry, you didn't hear me? £10. It was £10 for all of this, for reals. Now, to be fair, that shop, it fluctuates a little bit because some days they have like loads of donations and they're just like, you know, it's a small shop, so they're like, we have to, you know, clear it out quicker today, so everything's so cheap. Other times it's might be £20, which is still a bargain, you know, but today it was £10 and I was like, boom, blew my mind. So I'm chuffed. I am so, because this was £10, okay, and then the expensive one I went to, these 3 pots were £7, okay? So, I mean, to be fair, I still bought it, you know? I still did buy the pots, even though they were £7. So, I really have myself to blame. I'm just joking and jiving. I'm not really having a go at them, you know? Charity shops are all different. They're all in different areas and stuff. I don't want to be like, oh, this one's overpriced, this one's cheaper. I mean, some are overpriced and some are cheaper. But, you know, it depends on the area, the size of the shop, the vibe, you know? This one right here is more of like, you know, you have to be good at hooking. You know, if you're from Northern Ireland, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not, hooking is like, you have to be willing to like dig in big boxes and pick stuff up and look underneath it. And sometimes you'll find one shoe and you have to spend half an hour trying to find the other shoe. Okay, so, but you'll find the bargains, you know, and the other ones are neatly organized and everything's on the right hanger for the size. And you go in there and get what you need and you're not using your time hooking or looking around, but you'll pay 4 times the price. So it's up to you. I like to do a bit of both, but this is my preferred, but I like to do a bit of both. This is all from today's shopping trip, and now I'll show you what I got last weekend. It's mostly clothing, but I also got a few things for Blossom's birthday because it's Blossom's birthday in 4 weeks time. So I'm like slowly getting like little bits here and there and like hiding it away, and then we've ordered her bigger present, so yeah, exciting times. But yeah, I love when you're like on a mission for a birthday or an event, and then I like to plan it months ahead. So I'll get like loads of little things and I like hide a little box away in the attic and just add to my little box. So it's my time to shine. Okay, right, I've got the kids next door now watching Alvin and Chipmunks. So if you can hear that, enjoy Alvin and Chipmunks soundtrack. So first off, it was really sunny last weekend. So I went into the full summer mode and got loads of summer clothes, which I probably won't be able to wear now for several weeks. But first off is this little number. It's adorable. I don't normally wear like this like kind of boxy shape. So I don't know how it'll look when it's on. But I thought I would get and try it because I really like the colours and I love the beads around the top. I think that's cute. And I like it. These little small spaghetti straps, and it's kind of a, what's that called? Racer back? Or no, it's not racer back. What's it called? What's it called when it's like this type of fit, you know, sleeveless, but little tiny bits. I'm not describing this very well, am I? No. You know, I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. It has a little loop at the back. It might be kind of cute, but I just really like the colour. And also, for the first time in my life, I bought a dress that doesn't need to be hemmed because I'm really short. So all the dresses I get have to be taken up by like half the length of the dress. But this one doesn't. It's probably supposed to be like mid-calf length on a normal person. But for me, it'll be normal length. So that was a real bonus. So that's the first dress I got last time. And then I also got this dress. It has a similar kind of shape at the top. Like this, kind of like halter necky. I like the pattern. Oh, and it's not too long either. And this one has a belt to go with it. So that's the second dress. It's pretty cute. Just like running around doing the school run and stuff. I don't know, it's kind of cute. It also has slits. Because like I said, I can't walk in things that don't have slits or I'm falling over myself. So we'll give it a go, see how that looks as well. Okay, also got shorts because everything's summer vibes now. Even if the sunshine is not here, it's going to be here soon. It will be here soon. So I got these little black lacy shorts. They'll just be cute for like a little, I don't know. You can even actually wear these at the beach if you're wearing your swimming costume and then put these over the top just for running around. So, and they're like high-waisted, which is like the dream. It has to be high-waisted. They'd be better if they had pockets, but they don't. But it's still quite cute. I'll do all the stuff I got for me and then I'll do the stuff I got for Blossom because it was mainly me and Blossom from last week's shop. So I also got this really cute top. It's actually from M&S, which I wouldn't, like I don't shop in M&S. I do for kids' clothes, but not for mine. It's still pretty nice. Some of the stuff's pretty fancy. And, you know, once you shop in like charity shops all the time, do you ever have when you go into a normal shop to buy things and you're like, this shirt would be, when I got in the charity shop it was £1. But when you go into M&S and it's £30, you're like, who do you think you are? Like, what are you talking about? Whoa, it's so hard for me now to buy things in normal shops, to buy clothing in normal shops. Because, you know, I'm just like, I'd probably be able to find this in a charity shop somewhere, so I can't do it anymore. But I did get this lovely little shirt because it'll just be cute with like a pair of jeans, you know, when we're in that like in-between weather where it's still raining but kind of warm. And actually now I'm looking at it, it would be cute with like white linen trousers maybe. I don't know. But it's a pretty pattern. It's like a silky material, has a little pocket at the top. It's okay, you know. Do I look like a receptionist that works in a hotel in Hawaii? I would love to be a receptionist that works in a hotel in Hawaii. Welcome. How can I help you? Okay, and then totally switching gears here. Now I do a workout class in the 80s. It's just a little crop top. I got this because I thought I could wear it with like a black flowy maxi skirt. I haven't tried it on yet. It might be a bit too boobylicious, but I'll try it. I'll try it. Next is this dress, which that's not the belt for this dress, is it? No, that's a totally different material. I don't know what that's from. Okay, it's like a satiny material as well. Isn't that like a really beautiful pattern? I love red, like the greens and the black. I think it's gorgeous. I like the shape of it as well because it's short, flowy sleeves. You know, a little bit fancy. Working in the garden, looking real pretty, but it doesn't have like an underlining. I need to get a, I don't know what it's called, a black slip. Is that what it's called? That you wear underneath things? Because if this is tied up around my waist and then the wind blows, boom, nude. And we don't want that. Nobody wants that in the garden. So I need to figure out what I can wear underneath this. Maybe like a black vest top and black shorts, maybe. This would be nice as well in like the winter time, and you could wear like tights and black boots and like a black jacket with it. That might be nice. So yeah, mainly the pattern. I just think beautiful. Okay, these next few things are not clothing, they're more homeware. This here is, what motor? Something in mortar? But you know what I'm talking about. You know, you put things in here and you crush them up. Okay, I kept seeing them all over Pinterest. Everyone had them like in fancy displays in their kitchens and it was super adorable. And then I wanted one for ages, never found one, now I just give up. And then a few weeks ago I found a white marble one and I was like, oh my god, my dreams are coming true. I bought it, put it in my kitchen, obsessed with it, love it. And then the other day I find this one and I was like, oh, I already have one, I don't need one. But then I was like, what about for gifts? Okay, so my plan for this year's Christmas gifts is that I go towards like food and like things I grow in my garden and stuff like that. So picture this, I put this in the hamper, in a, like a wicker basket hamper, and then I have like homemade jams and like homemade herbs and things like that to give as a gift to someone. You know, who am I, Betty Homemaker? I could be. And this is so cute, it's so heavy, super strong and durable, and look at the pattern. Okay, it's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. I love it, but the white one matches my kitchen better. Otherwise, I would also take this one. And you can't have two in your kitchen, can you? You can if you want to. But yes, super cute, super heavy. I'm gonna add this to my box of potential Christmas gifts or birthday gifts. So then the next lucky person who has a birthday, you know what you're getting, something from the box. And then kind of in the same feeling as that, I got this wooden tray. So it's like a little, it's not even like a tray probably. It's like a little wooden dish. Maybe someone had candles on it or something. I'm not really sure. My plan is I have little tiny handles that I bought a bazillion years ago with these plans, but I never follow through with it. So the little handles screw through here, just little golden handles, and then I'm gonna get dried flowers. I have a flower press from years ago with this plan that I never used. So I dry the flowers, I press them, then I put the flowers here, and then I put like a thin layer of resin over the top, okay, and little handles. So now someone has their own little crusher, okay, and their own little wooden tray to go with it. All right, kitchen accessories galore. All the gifts are gonna be some type of kitchen accessory. I hope you like it. Very exciting times. I might end up keeping it for myself, this one, to be honest, because I've been thinking about it for so long. I got all the materials, all the equipment to make it for several years. When I finally make it, then I might have to keep it for myself. Oh, okay, and then I actually got a swimming costume, but it's lacy too. I can't really wear that with the black lace shorts because it'd be too much lace, I think. But a little green lacy swimming costume. I only have like 2 swimming costumes and they're pretty worn. They're pretty worn down now. I don't know how many years I've had them, but I would say they're probably 5 years past their expiration date. You know, and they served their time. They need a little break. They need their retirement. So I got this little green number, which hopefully is cute. And then I got this top, which, come on, it's adorable. More of the silky material, yes. But think of this with like black flare jeans and like black boots. Okay, I'd be a super adorable girly cowgirl, which is practically my dream. This would be adorable also if I worked in an office. I could play pretend I work in an office. Hello, here's your laundry. What kind of cereal would you like, sir? This is like borderline Legally Blonde, okay? Sophisticated, law office, but also pink and sparkly. That's right, fashionista. Yeah, we'll see. I'll probably never wear that because I have no reason to, but I'll try really hard. Okay, in the same vein as the crusher thing, I really need to find the name of that for it to make sense. I don't know what it is. The little grinder crusher bowl in the handle. You know what I'm talking about. With that, I see people all over TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, everywhere, okay? They get this, they put like a little clip on here, and then they write homemade recipes and clip it on, and they give it as a gift. Now, I don't really have homemade recipes unless you count like putting chocolate spread in sandwiches, you know? I'm not a chef, okay? I'll fully admit that. I'm a shopper, clearly, I'm not a chef. But it would still be cute to give as a gift. So visualize. We got this bad boy in a little basket with this and like some homemade jam or something. I don't know. Jam doesn't really go with this. Look, I need to refine the process. You know, obviously my R&D needs some work. I need to do a little bit more of a research and design process here. But this is the beginning. This is the beginning of the process. And I think it's adorable. Now, I didn't just get this one specifically for gifts, but I also got this one, which has an outline here. It's going to be a cheese board. So it has the outline here, but the other side's flat. My main reason for getting this is because I have to buy these boards every single time I see them, because I keep buying them to put in my kitchen, and then someone, Andy, keeps putting in the dishwasher. So then they warp and then they crack. So I'm constantly having to replace them. But you know, this one has the outline, which is fancy, but if you just want to chop stuff up, put it on the other side, it's a little chopping board. You know. A lot of wooden products. A lot of wooden products. Seems excessive, unless you can find a use for them all, which I can, which doesn't make you a hoarder or excessive, it means you're resourceful. Speaking of a problem with my baskets, obviously I do hoard baskets, but again, they're all for a purpose. This one right here, I thought you could get this little basket and then put your homemade jams in there with the basket. Adorable. So, or you could get wine, a couple bottles of wine in a little basket, wrap it up with some twine. Beautiful. And then this little basket I got right here, the little cover that comes in it comes out, which is good because I'm not really looking for the cover. Wait, it does come out, right? Okay, it does come out. But I actually got this to put a pretend plant in because I have lots of little pretend plants, but the pots don't really match my aesthetic anymore. So I thought this would be adorable to put it in, but you could use this as a gift basket also. A bottle of wine, some cheese, bread roll, I don't know. This one specifically is going to be for a plant pot. Nice. All right, another dress for me. This one I might actually wear because I think it's kind of cute. It is like a kind of like, you know, stretchy, soft mesh material, but it has lining, so bonus. And it's like mid-length. You can wear it with sandals, you could wear it with heels. I mean, I don't wear heels, but if you did wear heels, you could. You know, it's probably kind of cute. You know, with a denim jacket maybe. Yeah, it's something you would wear if you're going on holiday to Greece. I'm not, but you could if you're going on holiday to Greece. Oh, the tag is actually passport. So it's actually meant to be if you go on holiday. But I'm going to trick this dress and make it think we're on holiday by wearing it in the garden. Okay, something else for me. A mug. Gardening makes me happy. And it does. I don't drink tea or coffee, but you know, you can put a champagne spritzer in a mug if you want to. There's no laws against that. And now this is like something a bit different. I would not normally buy this. I don't really wear jewelry that much. I just forget about putting jewelry on. And I just find it annoying when it gets caught in your clothing, your hair and stuff. So I have some pieces of jewelry, but I very rarely wear them. It's really laziness. I'm really too lazy to wear them. But I saw this and I was like, that's cool. If I was like, you know, living up my biker girl dreams, that would be extremely cool. Here we have it. Nice normal biker girl, goth girl necklace. Nice like denim goth girl. And I wear all black, you know. But the thing that's hanging from the necklace is a snake made of glass. Where would you get it, huh? That's right. Very cool. Buffy the Vampire? Am I? We don't know. We're getting close to the end now. I have become obsessed with foraging and I was researching all about dandelions, all the things you can do with them. And in one of the recipes, you put dandelions in vinegar, but if you put them in a jar with a tin lid, it eats through the tin lid. So the person in the video said, put them in a bottle where you can put a wine cork in. So I was like, okay, that sounds good. It'd also be kind of like aesthetically pleasing if you're giving it as a gift. Literally the next day I go to the chai shop. What do they have? Wine corks. New in the bag. So obviously that's the universe like, hey, why aren't you foraging? Why have you not begun your foraging journey? Here's your sign. Begin. That was last week and I haven't started yet, but I will be starting very, very soon. At least this year or next. These next two things I bought specifically to be a gift together because I think they're kind of cute together. I'm thinking either my mother-in-law or maybe one of my sisters as a gift. But it's this lovely picture frame. It's metal, it has little detail on it. It's really cute and pretty. If I was giving it to my mother-in-law, I could put a picture of the kids in it, you know, something like that. It's kind of neutral as well, so it will go in most homes. I think it's really cute, really good condition. And then I also saw this box. This is the real gem. Look at them together. They look cute together, right? But then I was thinking, if you had this box with it, you could put some jewelry in the box to give to the person. So close up of the box. Oops. Now close up of the box. That's the lid. Look at the little handle of the lid. It has a bumblebee. It's lovely and soft, it's cushioned, and the inside is a different colour again. So I think that's really cute if you're giving someone jewellery with a picture frame. Staying with the summer vibes, I got Blossom a bikini, I think. Yes. Wait, is it? Yes. One shoulder, one strap with butterflies. Adorable. She already has 1,000,001 bikinis, but you can always have enough bikinis and swimsuits. But she's turning 8 soon, so she needs a bigger size, so that's good. And then also for Blossom, these ombre shorts, soft cotton. Do they have pockets? Oh no, they're pretend pockets, which is the worst. She has these durable little shorts, and then also these shorts, which are super cute, and they're Tokyo laundry, and they still have the tag on. Super dry, Tokyo laundry. So she's sorted on shorts. These 2 pairs, and those other 2 pairs the lady gave us today. Continuing on with what I got Blossom. I also got her this t-shirt, which is a clover. I know it's long sleeved, but it's furry, which she loves. She loves the feeling and texture of things. That's what I got it for her. Where is that from? United Colors of Bennington. I see that all the time. I don't know. I don't know anything about brands, but it's pretty good quality, and she just like it for the furry part. These are not from my favourite charity shop. They're from a different one. The price tag's gone, so but I think they were like £3.50. It's okay. They're not actually Crocs though. They're from Next. They're still pretty good quality and haven't been worn that much. But the main reason I got them was because they have JoJo charms on them, and she's recently become obsessed with JoJo Swiga. I'm not sure what her name is, but she really loves them and she's obsessed with them. So I got them mainly for the charms, but yeah. So I need to give them a little clean, but it's pretty good. She needs a new pair of Crocs anyway. She outgrew her pair from last year, so worked out perfectly. And continue with the shoe wear. She doesn't need a new shoe wear, so these are Skechers, and I don't think they've ever been worn. If they have, once or twice, but like perfect condition. And they have little lace bits here, but they're not actually laced up. They're Velcro, which who doesn't prefer Velcro over lace ups? On the inside, it doesn't look like they've been worn at all. So I'm pretty impressed with that one. And these ones were from the really cheap charity shop, so I'm pretty sure they were at 50p or a pound. And you know, living the dream, they line up, which you cannot get any better on. So she's got those and those. This is the last thing on the clothing front. Just as we were getting ready to leave, I spotted leggings getting hung up, and I thought they would fit Blossom. I went to check, and they are. They're 8 to 9, and she's just about to turn 8. So I was like, oh, that's perfect timing because she's outgrown her 78 leggings. I didn't realise how many they were though. Okay, so we have the first pair. Adorable. I know there's little marks on them, but I'm pretty confident that I can put them through a wash and do a little stain spotting on. They'll be okay. So we got 1 pair, 2 pairs, 3 pairs, and also this is my favourite, I think, because the colours are so cute. 4 pairs. Wait, how many did I say? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4, 5. This one still has the tag on, which is pretty impressive. 5. And lastly, 6. 6 pairs of leggings. On the day that I was there, all the kids' clothes were half price. So they're normally 50p or a pound. So these would have been 25p or 50p each. You can't beat it. She loves leggings, and they're just for running around in the summer, you know? So pretty happy with that. She got a good haul that day on clothing. Okay, yes, I got her this teddy bear. She loves teddy bears of dogs, and she likes sausage dogs as well. So I'm pretty sure the teddy bears were like 10p, the little small ones. So I got it for, you know, whatever. It's just adorable. It's just another thing to add to the pile for me to tidy up later. But I know that she'll like that. I think it's from a movie. And this last thing, this is the very last thing. I got it because I thought it was really beautiful and like unique. You know, China dolls, glass China dolls. When I was a little kid, they were really popular, and I collected them. I had a lot of them. I had Eskimos. I had like geisha girls. So many different types. I thought they were brilliant. And when we see them in charity shops, Boston was like, "Oh, look at those creepy dolls." And I was like, you know, I collected those, and they're really cool. And then I thought she would be like, "Oh, that's kind of cool," but she was like, "They're horrible. They're creepy." So I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I saw this one, but I thought, oh my god, that's totally unique. I never had one like that, and I would have really liked one like that. So I thought maybe this will make her change her mind. So I got it. I showed it to her, and if you can believe it, she said that it was hideous. How dare she? It's a mermaid. I mean, obviously it's a mermaid, but look at it. Beautiful. The mermaid tail, look at the detail right here, okay? She's got a little belly top going on, pearls everywhere. Look at her headdress, her hair. Oh wow, look at her face. She has eyelashes like that. I mean, that is a fancy porcelain doll. They did not have mermaids when I was a little kid. I'll tell you that. They did not have mermaids. Boston has an interest. She doesn't want it. She thinks it's really creepy. So I'm probably going to be forced to look after it myself and have it displayed in my room by myself. But look, she even has pearl bracelets. How could you not love this? But she doesn't. She still thinks it's creepy. Look, so that's everything that I got, and I think you can agree, a really awesome haul. Both trips were chef's kiss, amazing. Yeah, I can't even think what was my favorite things. I think we know. Okay, that's right, the gardens. All of it was good. All of it was awesome bargains. It was fun going shopping. It was fun doing the haul, and it will be less fun putting all the stuff away and washing everything. But it's okay. It's okay. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time when we do our next haul.